This goes out
Hi, my
to,
name is Anthony Miller.
to all the
This
people
is
that's
another
not here
episode
no
of Street
more.
Spiritual.
All the people that passed away. We just want to let y'all
I don't
know
know how good the lighting is.
y'all never forgotten.
So if you clicked on this episode, you wanted to know what is consciousness. So what is consciousness and what does it mean to be conscious? That's what we're talking about today, and I just want to tap in with y'all and talk about that. So let's get into it. What does it mean to be conscious? Conscious just simply means that you have awareness, meaning you're conscious, meaning you have awareness and you're awaking to the things around you. You're coming conscious of it. To have no consciousness means you have no awareness of the things that's going on around you internally, externally, whatever the case may be. It just simply means that you're aware of actually the things that's going on around you. So if you're a conscious person, you're a person who's aware of chemtrails. You know, you're a person who's aware of the physical realm and the spiritual realm. You have consciousness. You are aware. That's all it simply means. Does not mean you're a better person than me. Just because I'm conscious doesn't mean I'm a better person than you. It just means that you're a person who is aware, who's aware of the things going on around them, who is aware of the things going on within oneself. I am conscious of those things. I am conscious of my surroundings. I pay attention to the things that surround me. I don't normally look at things the same anymore. I have more of a consciousness to discern the different things that's being presented to me that I'm seeing. That's all consciousness means. And you can become conscious too. So you just want to become aware to your surroundings, and that'll make you conscious of anything that you might not feel you're conscious of. I'm aware because if you're saying you're conscious, that means you're aware. It doesn't mean that you're a special person and you're gifted, even though you might be gifted. Doesn't mean that, you're so divine and all your chakras are aligned and you're the perfect being because you have consciousness of self or you have consciousness to different programs that's going on in the world. You have consciousness of the matrix. Well, anyone can have consciousness and still not be able to change their situation. So it's going to take a lot more than just consciousness for you to change your situation. But the first step into changing your situation is consciousness. Whenever you go to any type of groups or anything, the main thing, the first thing that they want to get you to know is admitting it to yourself. Hey, I do have an alcohol problem. I'm an alcoholic. That's the first step. That is actually becoming conscious. That's becoming aware that you have an issue, aware that you have a problem. And the first step to analyzing anything and coming up with an outcome is being aware and being out of denial. And saying, hey, a lot of people had told me I didn't see it before, but I see it now. I do have a problem with this. I do need help with this. I'm coming conscious of it. I have consciousness, awareness that I am like this. And that's just simply what it is. It's nothing hard. It's nothing that makes you extraordinary. It just gives you self-awareness. So if you're wondering what the word conscious means, I just gave you the answer. It's just being aware, guys. It's just being aware. It's just having awareness. It's just knowing. You stepping from the unknown into the known. And that's all it is. And, the conscious community, the awakened people, it's another word, awaken. I hear a lot that's being thrown around. And is it something that's different from consciousness? No, it's not. It's the same thing. It's just a different terminology. It's just now you're awake to the consciousness. So you have awakened to this awareness. You have awakened to the things around you. You're no longer blinded. The veil has been lifted. You see things clearly now. You're awakened. You have consciousness to your reality, to what dimension are you actually living in, to how you perceive things. Do you believe in the spirit realm or you don't believe in the spirit realm? You know, you're becoming conscious. You're becoming awareness. Okay, so some things that may get you to know that that you're coming into this consciousness and that you're having this awakening is numbers. Numbers play a big part of the universe. Numbers are all over the place. There's a number sequence in your DNA. There's numbers to make everything up in the computer. There's numbers that program your day. Numbers, 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 numbers. Numbers is a big part of awareness. You know, like you start seeing numbers like 111, which is just letting you know your angels are thinking about you, or your angels are with you, or your angels are guiding you. 111. Or you may just see 111 or 1111 or 111. And that's another sign of letting you know to stay focused on your thoughts, meaning what you're thinking about right now can come into manifestation. So make sure you keep your thoughts positive, because whatever trials and tribulations you might be going through at the time, your angels do see it and they do recognize it, and they're sending you a message back saying 111 or 1111 to let you know that they do hear you and they are with you. That's a number that I used to see a lot. I mean, not used to, I still see it a lot. Another good number is 444. You know, all of these numbers are good numbers, by the way. 222, 333, 444, 777, 888. You know, these are all signs that the universe is communicating with you. You're becoming awakened. You're becoming consciousness to numbers. Now, everybody don't see numbers the way you may see numbers. You might see them on license plates. You might see it when you look at the clock. You might see it going down the street, on a billboard, gas prices, lottery numbers, tickets, scratches. I mean, the numbers where you can find numbers at is endless. But why do you keep seeing particular numbers? Because you are coming conscious to these numbers. You are coming conscious that the universe is communicating with you. You maybe was a person who were looking for guidance. You may be a person who's alone. You may be a person who's at a roadblock in your life. And these numbers are presenting themselves to you to give you some awakening to the things around you and for the universe to communicate with you. Another way the universe communicates is by symbols. So, you know, you go to sleep, you have a dream of death, you know, that somebody died. Normally, when you go to the dream books and you look up what dreams mean, and it means the opposite. Death actually means life. So, you know, don't get all spooked up if you have a bad dream that somebody died. It could be an intuition thing. Your intuition, your clairvoyance. Everybody has these tools, but unfortunately, everybody doesn't know how to use and operate these tools. Some of these tools may be calcified. One thing that does calcify your pineal gland, which is right here in the center of your forehead, is fluoride. So if you brush your teeth with fluoride toothpaste, then chances are your pineal gland may be calcified. It's possibly. Yeah, you want to learn how to decalcify it? Look it up. There's ways you can decalcify a pineal gland. So, the universe contacts you in symbols and numbers. And when you're coming conscious, that's you becoming awakened, that's you becoming aware to the universe and how the universe communicates with you. I haven't did any episode on numbers. Maybe in the future I will break down some numbers and talk to you guys about numbers and symbols and how to communicate with how the universe communicates with us on a daily basis. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're a person who is feeling that he or she is conscious, this is something that's normal. It just means you're becoming aware. So shout out to all those people that's coming conscious to the metaphysical realm and the physical realm. Shout out to all those people who's coming across my video for the first time that doesn't know anything about spirituality. I advise you to go into some of my old videos. I do give out a lot of information. I do go on a lot of rants, but that's just part of my vibe with my channel, So, hope all is well with you guys. And shout out to all the people in the conscious community. Shout out to the people that don't consider themselves conscious. But it's another episode of Street Spiritual. I didn't want to make this a long episode. I just wanted to talk to you guys honestly. It's raining outside and I got this landscaping job that I'm doing and it's kind of icky outside, so I really can't work the way I need to work. So what other thing else to do is drop a video. I've been actually working on some music. It's really been a hard pull with me actually getting the rest of the songs that I need done for my album, but I am making progress. So during these times that you may not hear from me as much, I haven't given up, I haven't quit. That's not an option. But what I will do is take breaks, and I do suffer a lot from procrastination. So that's the consciousness that I'm coming aware of, that I procrastinate things too much. So I've been trying to get out of my mode of procrastination and actually get done the things that's been heavy on my heart, that's been on my mind. And I'm making progress. I'm getting equipment, checking my attitude, quit smoking. So, doing a lot of good things. So shout out to everybody trying to make some progress in their life. Shout out to everybody who's coming conscious to this reality that we live in. I think I'm going to talk a little bit more on my next episode. It's going to be a good episode. I'm going to sit down, make sure I got the lighting perfectly clear, and we're going to really get to talk about some metaphysical stuff in the universe. And I'm going to shed some light on the experiences that I've been through. I only talk from an experience perspective. I don't just talk about random things, and don't have any evidence or any proof of accountability. So, if you listen to anything that I drop everything that I do it with reasoning, and, I do this with knowledge itself, because God has revealed a lot of things to me about my life that I might could share with people, and it might help you out. So, that's why I'm here. Each one teach one. I listen to people who teach me, and I teach people. I don't have all the answers, and I don't believe anyone does. But do I believe people have a little bit more clues or a little bit more consciousness than others? Of course they do. That's how the world goes around. You learn to become aware of things, and the only way you're going to become aware of things is by you learning. And how you're going to learn? By experiencing new things, by trying new subjects, by stepping into the unknown. Get out of your comfortable stage of the things that you're used to doing and try to do something that you have never done before. At least one time, at least once a week, at least once a month. Shit, maybe do it even once a year. I don't know, But I'm just trying to pop some ideas in your head. And you're coming conscious. So I'm pretty sure after talking about consciousness and letting guys know that it's just you becoming into a state of awareness, you're going to become conscious to a lot more things. And you're going to start to see numbers. You know, you're going to start to see 1111. You're going to start to see 222. You're going to start to see 444, 555. I hope not 666, but we can break down 666 in a good thing too, because that's 6 electrons, 6 protons, and 6 neutrons. That's what actually makes up the human body. So it's not really this hocus pocus stuff about 666, the devil number, and the Illuminati, and all of this big stuff, you know? But it's more of a mind, body, and soul. 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons. So that's what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hold you guys up. I just wanted to do a little test run. Shout out to my street spiritual family. I know I'm getting a little messed up on my words because I'm kind of nervous talking to you guys. Haven't talked to you guys in a minute, and I know I'm starting to get more and more people watching me. So I really want to say things that's inspiring. You know, I really want to uplift people, you know, because that's what I'm here to do, uplift people. You know, bring consciousness to my people, to other people, to all people. Share my stories, and we share stories back, whether they're good or bad, happy or sad. You know, we don't run from the things that's inside of us internally because we know we have to let those things out. So shout out to all my people who know how to go to the water, who know how to go to the lake, the river, a tub. Shout out to the people that gravitate to water, that knows the powerful things of water. If you don't know what powerful things the water do, I think you should look at some of my old episodes. I talk about water a lot. I sit by the water a lot. And I tell you about how much the water balances me out when I'm kind of distraught and I can't come up with music, you know, or I really don't know which way to go, or I need more energy for myself. I go to the water. Water helps revive you. In the Bible it says, lay by the water, lay still by the water, and wait for me. So, God loves the water too. And you should too. It's another episode of Street Spiritual. Love and light till we meet again.